It's yours. Jurassic Park.
Today on XboxerBriefs, we take a look at one of the more expensive and rare titles in the Xbox library. Should you spare no expense and pick up Jurassic Park Operation Genesis? Let's find out. The realm of theme park simulators primarily resides on the PC, mostly due to the lack of flexible control schemes on console. That doesn't mean they shouldn't ever exist, but only if they can really nail the controls. Blue Tongue Entertainment made Jurassic Park Operation Genesis in 2003 for release on Windows, the PS2, and the Xbox, and I'll tell you right out of the gate, the controls on Xbox, they're not bad. Menu manipulation is easy enough, and camera control allows you the ability to zoom all the way into an individual guest or dinosaur. Yes, the biggest draw here, if you weren't already familiar with the movie franchise, it's building and running a theme park with living dinosaurs. The premise is pretty simple. John Hammond has asked you to build and run the park, keep the gates open, and convince the InGen Corporation that the park can and will remain safe and profitable. Much like a SimCity or other park building games, you randomize your island, setting a slider for the quantity of trees, rivers, and mountains. You're given a visitor center, and off you go. The real bread and butter is taking the park from a 1-star to a 5-star, with helpful advice along the way from John Hammond, Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, Henry Wu, and even this mother. Along the way, they'll give you information about what is or isn't working, dinosaurs who've taken ill, or other critical park functions. They'll also keep you on tasks throughout, prompting when action is needed. Dinosaurs can only be cloned once a certain amount of a species' genome has been extracted, which is accomplished by sending out dig teams to dig up fossils in a number of different locations throughout the world. Pull enough of the genome for an even more robust version of that dinosaur, increasing their lifespan, immunity to certain types of diseases, and more. The dino dig to fossil extraction cycle is pivotal in keeping your park growing, and unneeded fossils or other finds can be sold off for more capital funding. In a secondary mission-based mode, you'll accomplish a number of different tasks, from mustering a herd of dinosaurs from one specific area of an island to another, to taking promotional photography of your dinosaurs, or sedating or even retiring berserk carnivores. These serve as just a little more than a purpose-driven tutorial of some of the basic game functions, so they're generally a good place to start, but unlikely to be something that you'll do more than once. Completion of all 10 missions will unlock Site B mode, where you can breed dinosaurs free of the crowds and fences, and just let them live and roam. Back to the core gameplay. Building a park is fairly simple. As I mentioned before, you have plenty of advisors keeping track of the specifics. It's just a matter of continuing to push things forward. Dr. Grant says the expedition team is back with some fossils to extract dino DNA from. Send out the team for more while the labs determine what dinosaur you can more effectively make. Dr. Sattler lets you know a dinosaur has gotten sick or died. Send out the rangers to vaccinate or remove the corpse. And then there's the worst alert you can get.
Attention. There is a storm approaching the island.
Severe weather in the form of a tropical storm or hurricane, which will absolutely destroy everything in its path, to the extent of even freeing your most dangerous carnivores. Thankfully, if you've built enough shelters, you can get your park goers to safety until things blow over. While this isn't a death sentence for your park, it can certainly set you back some time and money as you repair and restore order. And it's in this moment where I feel the game's allure shifts from that of fun to work. Over the lifespan of one of my parks, I dealt with 4 significant weather events and subsequent recovery efforts. It can just get to be a little much, and I'm not clear if you can change settings to reduce this. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis can be super relaxing, and if done right, should take only a matter of a few hours until you've got your 5-star rating. Building out some of the park features is a fun time, especially if you've got larger paddocks in mind. Setting a safari or a balloon ride over a large herbivore paddock is really cool. There will be the occasional frantic moment where you hurry to tranquilize a rampaging carnivore from a helicopter, or hurry to vaccinate a sick dinosaur, also from a helicopter. But outside of these short moments and dealing with the weather events I mentioned before, running a massive dinosaur theme park and doing it well can be kind of mundane. I didn't find myself really diving into the individual needs of park goers because at the end, I'd basically built out everything and made sure to keep prices for things profitable, yet still affordable. While on the topic of affordability, the Xbox version of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis is the most expensive at roughly $75 for a complete copy as of the time of this recording. But it does tend to spike whenever a new movie entry in the franchise is released, so while enjoyable, you do have cheaper options if you do elect to grab it on other platforms. If the major draw for you is simply managing a theme park, there are other options on the Xbox such as Roller Coaster Tycoon and Thrillville. If it's gotta be dinosaurs, I might point you toward 2018's Jurassic World Evolution, which is a vast enhancement to the exact same formula from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis at a portion of the price, while also integrating elements of the latest two movies in the franchise and ongoing support through DLC packs. In the end, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis is as good of an implementation of a theme park simulator that I could expect out of the 6th generation of consoles, and I think it should earn a spot for you in some way if you can track down a reasonably priced copy. If you enjoyed the review, please be sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone who may be missing out on some of the great games for the original Xbox. I also stream some of my recording sessions that I use for these videos live on Twitch, and a link to my channel can be found in the description below. I hope to see you in chat sometime soon. That should about do it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.